Round 2.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Arnell, Dice Grinders. This is we had some technical difficulties, but we got everything looks like worked out. So we have our next shooter up for the 2025 Craps Nation International Shooter of the Year, and it's actually the creator. It's George from CY. How you doing, George?
I'm good. It's a pleasure to be on your show for once.
Yeah, I know you're on the other side of the world, so it's always the time
Just want to say
time
big
difference.
thank you. Big thank you to you for hosting so many people and so
Oh yeah,
stepping up.
we like to
Thank you
help
so
out,
much.
and hopefully it speeds everything up. So all the hosts like try to get all the
sure.
shooters to speed everything up. But yeah, it's great. Happy that you started it for the tournament, and look forward to seeing all the shooters. So I'm not. I don't think I have to explain the rules to you because we're in the round of 32 since you created.
I think I wrote the rules, so I
Yeah.
should be okay.
I did have a question though, because since there's not actually 32 shooters and there's about 29 or 30, is it the top
Mhm.
16 moving or top
Yeah,
15?
yeah. We have to go 16, then
So
divide
16?
that by
Okay.
2, 8, divide that by 2, 4, divide that by 2, final table.
All right.
So yeah, it has to be 16, 8.
Sure.
4.
Sounds good. We'll
Yeah.
go ahead and see who's out there and give you some dice sets.
Okay.
All right. Looks like Crapsmaster Journey's out there. Says best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Joe.
Got SJ. Good luck. And Pops. So if somebody can throw out a couple dice sets. And it looks like Joe's asking for a 6-4-6-2 for the first one.
I think you can see them there.
Yeah.
6, 4, 6, 2.
Looks good. And if anybody else, looks like Joe's also asking for an all 7 set, 5-4-2-3.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thanks,
All
guys.
right. Whenever you're ready to shoot. Good luck to you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Getting a bit nervous, but I'm sure it's gonna take a couple of minutes, so don't worry about it. Okay. Let's start dice out. Five, 4, 9. That's the 5.
All right. 5-4-9. Confirmed. That is your point.
Nice. Hard 8, 4, 4.
All right. Hard 8. Confirmed.
369.
All right. 9 confirmed, and that's a frontline winner.
Cool.
Good job.
Nice. 246. That's 2. Done.
All right. 6 confirmed. New point.
Nice. Huh? Four, 2, 6.
All right. 6 confirmed. That's a frontline winner again.
Cool. Here we go. Nice. One, 2, 3.
All right. 1, 2, 3 confirmed.
Nice. 2, 3, 5.
All right. 5 confirmed. That is your new point.
Thank you. Nice. 6, 4, 10.
6, 4, 10 confirmed.
Thank you. Nice. 8, 3, 5, 8.
All right. 3, 5, 8 confirmed.
Nice. 5, 4, 9.
5, 4 confirmed.
Thanks. Nice. 5, 3, 8.
538 confirmed.
Nice. 6-1.
Good roll, good roll. That is a 12 roller for your first roll.
Okay. All right. Not bad. Hopefully.
All right, take your time.
Here we go. Nice. Let's say 1 for 5.
All right, 5 confirmed. That is your point.
Thank you. Nice. 3-2-5.
All right, 5 confirmed. That would be a buckshot.
Nice up. 5 for 9.
All right, 549 confirmed. New point.
Nice. 4-2-6.
All right, 6 confirmed.
Okay. Nice. Aces. 1-1.
All right, 1-1. 2 confirmed.
Nice. Heart 4-2-2.
All right, hard 4 confirmed.
Five for 9.
right, 9 confirmed. It's a frontline winner.
Thanks, sir. Thanks. 6, 4, 10.
6, 4, 10 confirmed. And that is the new point.
Thank you. That's it. So 5, 6, yo.
All right, mid-mo yo confirmed.
Thanks. 5, 3, 8.
All right, 8 confirmed.
Thanks. 1, 6. Okay, that's it.
Oh, good roll, good roll.
What was that?
11. So your first roll was
Oh.
12 and the second roll 11. So I mean,
Good.
that's pretty consistent, double digits. So
Thanks, man.
nice back to back.
Thank you. Oh, well, I'm glad it's over.
Why do you say that?
I get a bit anxious. I do get a bit anxious about this being, that's my competition as well. So obviously I want to do well.
Yeah, but you would think, because you're practicing and rolling every day, that you're not going to get,
Yeah.
nervous or anxious.
No, I was quite nervous. I was thinking about it. Am I going to get to 10 on the second one? And
So do you set yourself like goals, like in your mind?
I guess I wanted to not to prove, but to advance at least to second stage, and from then on, it should be okay.
Sure. Take it one roll at a time.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I noticed,
So-
because you've had your table for a while now, I
Yes.
noticed, like the back wall there, the diamonds, like the wood, it's getting a little scuffed up. Is that from the dice, like popping up and hitting
from
it?
the dice hitting it. Yeah, yeah. I need to bring in a carpenter and do something with my setup. I think the wood under the here needs to be
deck?
changed
Oh,
because it's just suffering thousands and thousands of hits. I'm sure I've drilled holes into it. And also, I think the rails here need to be higher by at least 2, maybe 3 inches.
yeah. I did notice yours is a little shorter because you could tell by
Yeah.
the diamonds, the height.
Yeah, look, it's a ready-made table from China. I rest my case.
Yeah, but there are, I mean, a lot of people use them, and as long as you have a flat surface and like the diamonds for the backing, I mean,
No,
it
it's quite good practice, I
yeah,
guess, but
anything to practice.
for sure. Anyway, big thanks to you, and I really appreciate for doing it last minute kind of thing. So thank you so
Yeah,
much
we
for
had some technical difficulties starting there. I thought we'd be able to get up and running quick, but for some reason, the StreamYard was acting up. But looks like we got it going there.
so a few
Yeah.
people said good rolls. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you everyone who turned up.
Oh
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
A bunch of people came out. Looks like Larry, Big Kahuna,
Yeah,
uh,
thanks, bro. Appreciate
Silent
that.
Shooter showed up. You had Scott Wattage, Chris Dice Degen, Cadillac Jack. Yep, all seeing good
Thank you,
rolls. Yep.
everyone. Thank you. I was worried because I messed up the first round. I mean, I don't know what it was. First round was rubbish, wasn't it? It was like a 5 or a 6.
Oh yeah, but it happens to everybody, you know.
Yeah, anyway.
And just like that, day by day. I mean, one day you're shooting bad, and the next day it's like your lights out,
You know
hitting,
what?
getting
Somebody
on the
was
long
saying
rolls.
that. Yeah, somebody was actually saying that it has to do with the moon's position or something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, that's a lot of rubbish. And then,
Well, if you
and
believe
then
that, then
because
it's you think the gravity uh,
yeah,
is
so
making
and
a
then
difference. Then
I noticed that a lot of the people that are shooting, practicing live, they go through sort of stages where they're not shooting well, and it's everyone not shooting well, not just them. Everyone is not shooting them.
yeah,
Me, them,
we see
Joe,
it all the time on the
Brian.
lives.
It's just everybody. So I don't know. I don't know whether I put any weight into that, but who knows? I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, there's
So
definitely a
thank
lot
you
of
again.
different outlooks on the game. Everybody has
Yeah,
their own kind of like theories and things like that, which is
for
interesting.
sure.
Which is why I like like talking to people about the game because there's so many different aspects, so many different ways to toss, so many different ways to bet, and
No, I
there's
mean, I
not like
watched.
one correct answer. I would say
Who was it?
everybody's right. You know.
Nemo was shooting yesterday. Was he on your channel,
Yep. Yeah,
Nemo?
I
Or was he
hosted
thinking
David. Yep.
amazing role, very nice shooting, and the camera angles for once were perfect, so we could actually watch what he was doing very clearly. I really enjoyed
Yeah, he's
that
got some
qualifier. Very
really
good.
neat setup, like with the big dice, and he's turning it, showing what set he's changed to. He's got
Yeah,
that like the color coding that's imposed, uh, where he's expecting his dice to land, to kind of like fix his toss, I guess, is how he's using it, and the way he uses the
okay,
chips, the different colors, it means something to him. So it's interesting, like how people practice and
indeed. I
how their
mean, that
mentality
shows.
is.
Look, I mean, you definitely have a passion for the game. I certainly do. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother getting up at 6 a.m. to practice. But
Oh wow, it's
it
6
seems
a.m.
that
there.
it's not only us. It's
Yeah.
not only us. It's a lot of people. It's a hell of a lot of people out there who are just trying to get better at it, and that's very encouraging. That gives me a lot of you know momentum to go forward, I guess. But
Oh sure. I was actually surprised, even before YouTube and just meeting people or talking to them. I was actually surprised to hear like that they had their own table set up or a shooting station. And they don't do the lives or anything like that, but there's actually quite a bit, that
yeah,
are out there that are, yeah, like practice or have their own table, and it's
yeah.
interesting to me to find that out because
When
I didn't realize, there how many people or so many people are actually out there, practicing the game. I
when did
guess
you
it.
get your table? When did you get your table?
Well, I've had a few tables. I mean,
Oh,
my current one, I built it. myself because I have a basement, and any full size table, like a real casino table, I would have to cut it up just to bring it to my basement, and I don't want to do that. But I mean, I started out with a really small, it must have been like 2.5 feet by like 4 feet or something, shooting receiving station.
Yeah, I started with a plastic table and a briefcase for a back wall. So
Yeah.
I never imagined myself having a table. And the decision to press the button and actually buy a table was a big one for me, not because of the money,
Oh,
but
sure.
because I just never thought I would do it. But I did. I thought, screw it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, the
And
thing
I
is
bought the table.
they're not cheap. I mean, you can get deals out there if you can find it, but
Actually, they were much cheaper than I imagined they would be. For me, it cost me at the time $1,500
oh, that's a good deal.
plus
Yeah.
import taxes, obviously. But um, I hear about some tables costing over 10, 12,000, and I mean they're the real deal, obviously. But the idea of having a table might feel a little bit out there, but once you get it, I don't know. I never regretted getting this table. Never.
Yeah. Yeah, the people that have tables, I mean, it does take a lot of room. Uh, it, and if you have a full size table, I think you're pretty much love the game, or you wouldn't have it.
Yeah. Oh
you
yeah,
know.
for sure. Hey Jen, thank you. Thanks, JR. Nice to see you all, guys. Thank you so much for turning up. Anyway, I don't want to keep you. I'm sure you have better things to do. I just want to say a big thank you to Arnell for hosting. Thank you so much. Everything was perfect. Thank you, sir.
All right, George. You enjoy the rest of your day. We'll
You too, man.
hopefully make it to the next round in the top 16. We'll see what happens with
Let's
all
see.
the other shooters.
Yep. Thanks, man.
All right. We'll see ya.
All right.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Dice climbers, getting hype on the felt, roll the dice and we delve. Step into the table, ain't no pity for self. Yo, the game's on, money long, caught in the palm, bounce on the wall, got my squad staying calm. Bring it, ain't no bet, I'm a quick, like a legend, no stats, we legend. Throwing bones, street lances, swords, in the zone, game it for watch like a phone. Dice climbers, there's no fear in the eye. Building empire, striking high as the sky. Heart and soul at the first night. Victory tonight. It's the gamble light. Roll that come out, bang. Not the spend my fame. Win or lose, game confused. Ain't no shame to change. Sweat, drips, love, yeah, they stay the same. Crush tables, we're spinning one coming rain. Crowd buzz, let's rock that cheers on the rise. Back door, y'all dream of your inside. Chasing, take to the sky. Fortune, feel it, watch that rolling the dice. Dice climbers, there's no fear in the eye. On fire, building empire, striking high as the sky. Heart and soul at the first night. Victory tonight. It's the gamble light. Dice grinders.